The black man ignored the white sailor's warning and jumped into the sea without hesitation. Seeing this, the officer immediately ordered the sailors to pull him back onto the deck. It turned out that black sailors were prohibited from swimming in the sea on this American warship. Realizing the danger approaching, the man swam faster and, relying on his natural talent, left the white sailors chasing him far behind. Even though he had outswum the white sailor, he was still confined to quarters.
You got anything to say for yourself? Your response is noted.
The man didn't want to speak, but the officer not only did not punish him, but instead promoted him to rescue diver due to his exceptional swimming ability. This black man named Karl finally escaped his role as a cook. Recalling his father's advice, before enlisting, he had told his father that he would return to help during the harvest season, but his father had firmly refused.
Don't ever come back here. Get in there and fight, Karl. Don't take promises. Bust the old rules if you have to. And when it gets hard, and it will, don't quit on me. Ever. Now, go on. Don't come back here.
Karl understood the meaning behind his father's words, and his eyes welled up with tears. Carrying his father's homemade radio, he walked resolutely toward the car. However, as a black man on the ship, he could only do two things: work as a cook or go home to sleep. On that particularly hot day, the story at the beginning unfolded. Karl was determined to change his fate. He found the officer who had promoted him again.
I just made you a deck seaman 3 days ago. What else do I owe you?
The way I see it, I owe you, sir.
The commander greatly appreciated this talented individual, writing him a recommendation letter. After submitting hundreds of applications, Karl became the first black cadet at the Naval Academy. On his first day of school, the officer made him stand at the entrance from morning until evening. As soon as he entered, a white classmate spat at him. Because he was black, no one wanted to share a dormitory with him. At night, Karl was awakened by water being splashed on him, and then the instructor used a high-pressure water gun to blast him, even forcing his head underwater, attempting to force him to withdraw. But Karl refused to yield. During a submarine accident, a sailor's oxygen tube became stuck, leaving him in critical condition. No one else dared to go into the water, but Karl stepped forward. He risked his life to save his comrade, yet the next day, the medal was awarded to a white sailor who had fled the scene. However, the sailor he saved recognized Karl's bravery. Due to his father's passing, Karl was in a terrible mood and wanted to go to the bar to drink. But the instructor mocked his skin color again at the bar. Karl couldn't take it anymore and challenged him to a diving duel. Can Karl earn everyone's respect?